because now I'm on to mixing. Oh no, sorry, let's go through the effects. So this is how I add my effects, which is obviously see, I'm not very organized in these drops, am I? I might organize that for the next video. I'll probably leave this one here, but I'll do the effects quickly. So let's just see on a breakdown which one. Okay, so on this, so this is just a hit, I think. Hear it? Okay, that's just a hit. A rolling drum snare. And another type of snare sort of to, like, you know, make that like offbeat with the clip. And then we go into the next one, I think I add a little drum. Little bit of a top loop. Another snare roll. Bit of a kick, like offbeat, and then we go into a like roll. So on this one, I just loop part of the loop on my sample to make it a bit shorter. See, same sample as the one above, just looped it and looped it again on that one, and then that could be like, you know, the fill at the end. And then this one is just part of the piano, just shortened, say just 2 bars of the original pattern, and then straight into the lead drop. So when you add them samples in, you have to key them up, and we'll go into that now because it's probably important. Let me see what time we're on. 9, 10. Okay, let's do the samples quick. Shut up. Okay, let's just do a fresh sample. Okay, so picture, let's just do snare. Okay, snare. Let's see what comes up. So you've got to do this with every sample that you bring in, otherwise you might have some bum notes. Sometimes you get away with it because obviously sometimes they're matched, but sometimes they're not, so you've got to do it. Oh my god, of all times, it's going to take years now. Right, here we go, let's just go straight into the loops here. See what we've got. Construction kit, see what we've got in there. Straight into the first one. Hopefully this one's not the same key, and I can show you how to get away with it. Okay, so what have we got there? No, that's not going to fly. Yeah, a snare roll. Okay, and it's in G, which is part of the key. But no, let's get one that's not in key, because then I can show you easier how to do it. Rolling snare. Right, let's just drag that in. So picture this now. This is my FX part now. So let's just say we're on the breakdown and you're doing your building part. So I want to add this as a new instrument. And basically, at first, just solo it. Yeah. Play it. Computer's freezing quite a bit, probably because of the video that's playing. Okay, so then just to get the level, yeah. Right, okay, so you've dragged in a sample. That's what, all these are exactly the same. You've dragged in a snare. That snare is quite low to me. I don't really like it. It's quite a low snare. So we go into the rolling snare we've just loaded. Now, to get it in key, or to find out the key, first off, is right, tuner first, then spectrum. We'll play the tuner, see what it says, because sometimes the tuner doesn't register and it's not. So we go into a spectrum, and we go to the auto and take it off, take it up, and then see all these peaks. We need to get a good idea of what this is hitting. So if we go to this peak here, it says G, which is in the key of C. This one here says G sharp, key of C. This one, G sharp, D sharp, or E. So G sharp is in the key of C, but there's an E there. So I'm thinking this is one below F. So if I take this up, you'll sort of hear it a little bit better. So you go to your transpose, take it up. See, it's now an F, see? But now that's an A. G sharp, A sharp. Okay, so let's have a little listen with one of these. Here it's quite bummy. Okay, so we're hitting D now, really low. In D2, that's a really low snare. Okay, F sharp, key of C, F, key of C. So now, if we want to take that up, so D on a thingy, so one semitone up will be D sharp, which is in the key of C. 2, 3 with 2 F, 4, 5 to G. And then 6 to G sharp, 7 to A sharp, 8 to A sharp, 9, 10 to C to the high C. I'm counting the piano keys there in the key of thingy. So that's quite high. So let's go up 10. Okay, and that should say C that now. D. F sharp. Let's bring it down. 2 semitones from D. Okay. Now it's in C. From C to A sharp down 2. So if we go to 7, 6. A sharp. So obviously now the sound, all of them that we're doing now, every time I change it. So from A sharp, please look on your keys on your piano. So from A sharp 1 up 2 to C, which I quite like the sound of. It's quite higher now. So we'll go up 2, back to C. So 7, 8. Okay. And there we are again, back to C. And if we play it with the other ones, hear the difference when you get it in key, guys. And then obviously, like I just said, down 2 for A sharp, A sharp, down 2 for G sharp. Hear it? And then when because the tuner doesn't work, I actually can hear that's a little bit low. So what you want to do is a nice detune. Hear it? I've turned it up loud, and then with the others. Let's play some of the others, all in key. And another one. This is the way the old gel, guys, because they're all in key. Let's take that one up. 2. Yeah. There you go. that's the end of that video. That's how you bring in all your samples and make them key. Please do it because it makes the difference. Most of the time you bring a sample in, the tuner will tell you what it is, and then obviously look on your key scale for how many semitones you have to go up. Then obviously adjust. Once you've got yourself in key, you know which transpose it is. You can then just pick the sound you want. So obviously there we're in C. This naturally is in, was it, you know, in the second octave. Now, what octave was it in now? So we're in the third octave. So we're in the third octave now, that snare. And you can keep going higher and higher, but it's quite a fast hit, see? So you're not really going to hear much of it. It'll just be like a anyway. Okay, next is mixing. Please join me.